So we can swear on this, correct?
Yes, we can.
Cool. Let's fucking go.
What's up, everybody? It's Keefe from Ghost Cult Magazine, ghostcultmag.com, and I'm here with the guys from Creeping Death. What's up?
Hey, what it really do?
What's up? Welcome to Brooklyn. We are here once again at the great St. Vitus Bar. Inter Arma is upstairs on stage destroying. These guys destroyed the stage a little earlier in the best possible way. Great fucking show.
Thank you so
very
much.
Cliche thing to be like, great show, dude, but great show, dudes.
Thank you.
And,
Means the world, man.
Yeah, man. Well, it's great to have you here. Brand new record is coming out at the end of the month, Wretched Illusion. Fantastic record on E1 Music / E1 Heavy label. And they are in the house tonight in force. So
Shout out, Steve.
You're here to support you guys. Bill and Steve and others are here. What a night. What a night here in Brooklyn. Congratulations on this record. I know it's not out yet, so by the time this interview is out, viewers will have heard it, hopefully, some more of it. A real step up from the two EPs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really, really great to see. And what I really love, I wanted to start the interview, is what I love about this band is very indicative of a lot of the newer bands today. Is you got like a sort of learned at the feet of the greats, like a little bit of grindy, groovy death metal, a little bit of thrash, a little bit of hardcore, great brutal vocals, all very well put together in your own way. So I wanted to ask kind of originally, like, when the band formed and you guys all got together, how did each person bring in their influences to make this music that is Creeping Death?
So for me, all of the influences personally haven't changed since the beginning. Grave, Blood Red Throne, Gorguts, Bolt Thrower, Sepultura. We want to mix like a lot of the elements of death metal we really, really like, and also not make it sound disjointed or like all over the place. We really wanted to make it sound, concise. So that's really, what we set out to accomplish over the course of, from the demo to now. Just improve on our instruments and improve on our, like Reese's vocals and whatnot, and just try to build on the last thing we did.
Killer. I know that every band is supposed to say, like, this new thing is the best thing we ever did, but this is actually the best thing you've done so far.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's just a few years, but a real, like I said, a real growth from piece to piece to piece to now. Some of that is the writing. And again, like I said, these old school things, you named Blood Red Throne, Bolt Thrower, old Sepultura. I really hear a lot of that old groovy sort of Sepultura. At one point was like almost death metal and then thrash and death metal. But I really dig it. And yeah, man, I love how you guys put it all together. And you really had the dream team of producing for today in heavy music.
Seriously.
So I wanted to ask a little bit about what it was like working with those guys and what did they bring out of you?
Well, with Daniel Schmuck, we've recorded everything with him from our demo to the LP. He's a good friend of mine. I'm actually in a band with him. I play bass in a different death metal band. He plays guitar. So we're really good friends with him. I've known him for years. So we know what we get with him. He works with us really well. We basically, ask for one thing for each release. Demo quality. You want, demo quality. And we just ask for a step up each time, and every time he's delivered. And then with Arthur, it's like, mixing and mastering it. Honestly, like probably the best in the game, in my opinion.
He's a wizard.
Oh, a straight up wizard. It made the mix sound so thick and heavy, and I don't know. It's just awesome. I'm so happy with the way everything came out.
Arthur has made some of my favorite records the last couple of years. Most recently, beside yours, that he mixed. I love his work on the brand new Sacred Reich album. Huge fan. Huge fan. Go get that record. On a different label than these guys. But yeah, man, just fantastic to meet you. Like I said, a really interesting band. Certainly one of the most up and coming bands right now. And really killer tour to get put on before your record comes out. It's only, a couple of handfuls of dates, but Inter Arma is a great band, a really good band to open for. I feel like you guys and them are a really good match. Like of different styles, but like it seems like the fans were really, the room filled up and people were into it.
Oh yeah, I mean this tour with Inter Arma has been like amazing. Every night's been packed out show. Those dudes are awesome. Not only do they make like amazing music, but they're also like amazing dudes. Yeah. We love hanging out with them all the time. They're funny as hell. Yeah. It's great. I can't imagine us having a better time than what we've been doing.
Yeah. Aside from watching them play amazingly every night, like the coolest thing is that we get to play to like a bunch of new ears that have never heard of us before, and that's like really really cool. And we've got a lot of like good feedback in it. And it feels good. Yeah.
Right on. It's hard when you obviously if you play in front of your friends all the time, hometown shows, or you go to cities where they know you well from the last time you were there. It's not as unbiased as when you play in front of
Yeah,
brand
yeah.
people, right? So yeah, Brooklyn seemed to love you guys tonight. I can't wait for you guys to come back already, even though you're still here. I look forward to when you come back again.
So do we.
Which
Can't
I
wait.
believe will be this fall with High on Fire.
Yes,
It's gonna be
cannot
sick.
wait for that
And
tour.
Power Trip.
Yeah.
Your
And
local-
Devil Master.
And Devil Master, also great. Power Trip's your local guys, though.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
yeah.
our boys.
Those are our family right there.
I've been watching Power Trip since they played like tattoo parlors to 160 people that were in a probably like 40, 50, 70 cap venue. Like it's awesome to watch them grow and to finally play a set with like my boys who I watched like glow up is like awesome. I'm so excited for that
Yeah,
tour.
it's really sick because I've had classes at school with Blake and stuff, and I've had we're in a fantasy football league with Blake and Nick, so it's like I am, so it's like I'm really familiar with all them. Me, Nick, and Chris used to hang out and kick it all the time when they lived in Denton, so it's like we're very familiar with we're all homies, and we've been talking about this for a very long time. So it's like finally it's getting to happen. It's such a big scale it's getting to happen that it's like we couldn't ask for a better tour. Honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. How's your draft turn out for your fantasy?
It's actually tomorrow.
Oh.
They're all at home. It's kind of bullshit. They're all at home, and I have to draft. In like they draft at 9:30 Central. I have to draft 10:30 in Buffalo, New York. Yeah, so it's like I gotta find Wi-Fi. I gotta make sure my draft is set. I gotta make sure our fucking set is over.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of shit I gotta work
What's
out.
really cool is I just play video games. Easy.
Nice. Madden or other games?
No, RuneScape.
I'm the
Almost
word.
strictly.
I'm the sports guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm the huge sports.
You guys
guy
grow
today.
up big Cowboys fans
Oh.
in Texas?
Absolutely not.
So like by default, I like Cowboys. It's just like, A, I'm not super into sports, and B, if you're not super into sports and your only team literally falls apart every first like game in the playoffs,
See, for me,
It's
my
frustrating.
mom's born and raised in Ohio. I took after all of her football teams, so a huge Cleveland Browns fan, huge Ohio State Buckeyes
Sorry
fan.
about the Browns.
Oh no, this is the year, bro.
Yeah, we
we're-
got my guy. They got
Yo,
Beckham.
Odell.
I
Yeah.
don't even know sports, but I don't know.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
This is we're the favorites to AFC North. We're gonna kill it this year. I cannot
It's
wait.
possible. It's possible. Giants Dallas on Sunday. I have no words.
Yeah.
Again, I don't
yo,
really care about
we're-
sports, but fuck the Giants.
I know a lot of Texan
Love New
people.
York,
That
love
hurts
New
me.
York.
Yo, a lot of Texan
I
people are
love
gonna
New
see
York.
this, but it's like, whatever. Giants, Cowboys, let's play it out. I'm an AFC guy, so
got you.
do your
Something
thing.
about the Giants, it just grinds my gears.
Yeah, well, everybody. We're New York and New York/New Jersey for them. I don't know. My dad used to say like every football season doesn't matter as long as we beat Dallas twice. But that's just my dad. Rest in peace. Buried
peace.
with Giants tickets in his pocket.
Hell yeah.
For
Hell
real.
yeah.
But that's us. What are you gonna do? And then obviously music's a great escape from life.
Oh, yeah.
Texas can be awesome. I hear it can also,
Really suck and
can
be
also
hot.
be
Yeah.
hard.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I've heard that from other Texas bands. Who are some other Texas bands beside Power Trip that you guys like?
Oh, Frozen Soul. These are my boys. I'm also in the same band I was talking about with Daniel. I'm in a band.
What is
with
that
them.
band? Let's hear it.
In Times. Check out In Times. It's like
Absolute rippers. End Times is an amazing band.
I love playing in that band.
Judiciary.
Of course.
If we're gonna get old school, like super, like something that influenced me as like a singer is Mammoth Grinder.
Nice.
I mean, come on, dude. Those riffs are
Iron Age.
Iron Age.
If we're talking new school, Scourge.
Scourge, yeah,
Scourge
they're-
is big,
They're
coming up
absolutely
big.
Killing it.
I
Those
love
bands.
that. Our fill-in guitar player plays in this band called Combat. They're awesome too.
Check out
Awesome.
Combat. Combat with a K.
Combat with a K.
With a K.
Very fast death metal band. Otherwise, there's a lot of really cool up and coming, like maybe they're not as metal, but a lot of cool hardcore bands coming up. Facing Worlds, there's Alias, there's Contact Grid. We got Holy Order, which Lincoln and Eric play in a hardcore band called Holy Order. That's really sick. Who else we got? We got Guts from Houston.
Got some Houston,
Dude,
yeah.
there's so many good bands. Skeleton from Austin.
Yo,
Oh, man.
Skeleton from Austin, Texas.
Dude, there's
Listen to
so
that band.
many good bands in the state, man.
We will
It's
link
so
some
sick.
of these in the description.
Beautiful.
Shout
Beautiful.
outs.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's why I'm glad you name checked your other bands because it's important. I like to, and Lincoln is a guy who's been in like how many bands? Right?
74.
70 million bands.
I lived in New England for a while, so Fuming Mouth is a band.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
plays with
those
them,
are
and he
our
kills them.
boys right there.
There was a long period where if we went on tour, no other bands in DFW played because Lincoln was in literally all of them.
Mhm.
Well, it would make it very easy to put together a big show, except he'd have to do like quintuple duty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen him do 3 sets in one day.
I've had to. You remember when I was in?
Yeah, this guy.
I used to be in like 3 Creeping Death plus 2 other hardcore bands.
Kept in line, I mean, like
Violent Exit. I
Violent
played
Exit.
drums for one band. I played bass for another band, and then I played guitar for Creeping Death. And there was one particular show where I played all 3, and I almost died. It was honestly sick, but it
He
was
didn't
horrible.
almost die. He's a monster.
We don't want you to almost die, but awesome that you did that.
Thank
and,
you.
It can be hard. I think one of the things that trips up a lot of bands these days is, everybody's got to be on the same page.
Right.
It's good. I think it's healthy to have other outlets and see guys
Mhm.
go off and do side bands. Obviously we have seen a lot of good examples of that. Does that help you kind of come back to Creeping Death and bring something else in?
I think so for sure. Like, I mean, I've played drums in shoegaze bands and like DB bands, and just like I feel like having like a dexterity throughout genres helps you create your sound in any like band that you're taking very seriously.
Big time. I before I started Creeping Death, I played drums in a hardcore band. I'd actually never played guitar in a band before. I'd been playing for like 2 years when the demo came out. So it was like new. We wanted to kind of do a new thing. Reese had never been in a band.
Right.
I had never played guitar in a band. I'd never played death metal. So it was like, let's just do this new thing. Like let's try it out. See what happens. It was
All
just
for
fun.
fun.
All for fun. That's really what it's about.
You got to keep fun as part of the thing. I know, people want to make it, air quotes, make it, but it's important that music still fuels your passion. It doesn't feel like a chore or work, because that's usually right around the time the band breaks up
Exactly.
or somebody quits in a huff. And it's happened. But yeah, man, fantastic getting to catch up with you guys. Just as we wind this down, so big rest of the year, albums coming out in 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Big tour, High on Fire and other things, shows here, shows there, everywhere. Generally speaking, what are you looking forward to for the rest of the year, whether it's a tour or just shows?
For me, like the High on Fire Power Trip show, all those shows are gonna be so great. Like especially like Devil Master, like just being able to go to that show and watch it is gonna be awesome. Let alone like playing 30, 31, 32, how many days it is, shows with him is gonna be incredible. Like I've been waiting so long to just be able to party with Power Trip and like play with cool bands, and it still feels fake, and it's very surreal, and I'm very, very excited. I love Devil Master, love Power Trip, love High on Fire. It's gonna be a great tour. Aside from that, I'm just ready to take it as far as we can take it.
And for me, it's like we worked so hard on this album, and we wrote it like in a kind of condensed span. So we put in the time. Like we also had jobs and stuff trying to do all this. So it's like we really put forth a product that we were really, really proud of, and we really cannot wait to show everyone.
If I had it my way, I would have released it like 74 weeks ago.
Straight
Before
up.
it was even written.
Straight up. We would have just released the voice memos and called it a day.
We're very excited. Very, very excited.
Nice. We're excited too. Creeping Death is here. Wretched Illusion is the record. E1 is the label. September 27th, it's coming out. Please check that shit out. I am Keefe from Ghost Cult Magazine, and we are out. Peace.
Bang your head.